22,768%. We have not seen a surge like this since January, a time where ADA was actually able to surge to its new cycle high of 81 cents. Does that mean this is coming again? So what I'm specifically referring to is actually this surge in large holder inflows. What people need to understand is that we've gotten to this point in terms of ADA where you have a ton of resilient people. Again, it's the longest average held asset in all of crypto. And we're continuing to see this accumulation from long-term holders. And this is important because people need to understand that when you are pulling supply out of the market, when you have the long-term minded people continue to accumulate, there's not much left for newer people coming in. So we actually saw a 10,878% spike just yesterday. All right, over the last 24 hours, this large holder inflow has seen a massive spike of about 5 billion ADA. And this has actually led us to this surge of 22,000% just over the last week alone. So what they've done is, again, every time they've been given a discount, whether it's back here, or now again yesterday here, they have been on the heavy accumulation. The long-term minded, the large holders, those are the ones that are heavily accumulating right now, while some people are frankly dumping their bags for peanuts. Now, as always, this is not financial advice. People can do what they want. But again, I want to remind people, the last time we actually saw this spike come up was in January. And this led us to this surge of all the way to 81 cents. Now, again, this is not a guaranteed, it's not 100% that this is going to happen again, but we tend to see these trends continue to play out. As these people continue to accumulate, as the long-term minded stay resilient, that builds a strong foundation when it comes to an asset. In fact, long-term holders holding for at least a year have increased their balances over the last 3 months. Holders currently hold 13.89 billion ADA, up from 11.9 billion on April 22nd. So they've added nearly 2 billion ADA over the last 3 months. Now, the thing that people need to understand is, some might say, oh, well, if they're adding, why isn't price surging and blah, blah, blah. You have to remember that price is always the lagging metric. I've said this for a very long period of time. For those who have been around the channel for years now, I've always said this. Price is the lagging metric. All these metrics that take place behind the scene, they end up snowballing into these big moves. This is how we knew where the bottom was in terms of ADA. This is how we knew when these extensions were coming. This is how we've been able to figure out when these next pops in the overall crypto market are. We have to watch the money. We have to watch what the accumulation is doing, the redistribution that takes place in market cycles. It's basically completed in terms of ADA. We're still dealing with a little bit of unloading from the short-term holders, the short-term profit takers. But again, we got to this point where the sellers have sold. And now the direction in the overall crypto market is being confirmed. This is why I think the next leg for ADA is going to be an explosive one. We've now seen these long-term holders remove about 6% of the supply from the market just over the last few months here. What happens when this next wave of capital hits? When the next wave of excitement hits? A lot of the resistance that we felt along the way to the upside here, the reason why ADA was barely able to get past this extension from late last year, it's because there was more able to be sold back then. Now you have this long-term minded people that have accumulated, and they're probably not going to sell right here. Some may, but most people have this long-term mindset when it comes to ADA and Cardano, this long-term adoption of the blockchain itself. So just wanted to share that with you guys. This is very exciting. We're seeing all the right metrics take place, the exact things that you would hope to see. Now we'll see if and when this does in fact play out. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.